Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
And make even dumber drawings.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Karina.
And I'm Julia.
And today we are back with an old challenge made new again.
You could say it's a deja vu.
You could say it's a deja vu because we're doing it. We're doing it again. You could also say the reason we're doing it again is because it was the winner of a Patreon episode poll.
Oh my gosh. And we love our patrons because they keep us going.
They keep us afloat. They keep us deja doing this.
Yeah.
Deja day in and day out.
So thank you.
And this was one we had a lot of fun with last time we did it. We wanted to do it again this time. We're redrawing some of our childhood art, but doing it now as adult professional artists who pay taxes and pay rent and own property. None of us own property.
None of us own
We own
property,
two cats.
But we could.
Those are like property.
Yeah. More like property.
Property.
Because they're cats.
Because they're cats. I'd love to get started on this one if we could.
I bet you would, Jacob.
Nathan, you're
Hi.
up first. What manner of childhood art have you brought for us today?
Dinosaurs.
Oh, Nathan drew dinosaurs.
I drew dinosaurs.
Predictable.
I drew some dinosaurs.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. Oh, the long one is so concerned.
He's not in a good position.
He's like, oh my god.
It's like, where? What happened?
Wait, what?
What is happening here? This dude is getting wrecked.
Yeah, he's sort of, it's like a lightning
McQueen?
storm McQueen, and the long neck dinosaurs got cornered by some of them raptor-like dinosaurs.
I like how that central one has been so drawn over that he's glowing.
Yeah.
He's beautiful.
Yeah, really nice. Shout out to my parents for taking this photo.
They
Yeah.
said flash on.
What I do like is that is the long one of the Brontosaurus.
Yeah, it's one of them.
I never got into dinosaurs, surprisingly, actually. I like that the Brontosaurus was like seemingly on his way towards this cliff. I mean, just like we were clearly kids of the 90s because we did like a Looney Tunes Wile E. Coyote cliff to just like make a character taller. Like that is something I did constantly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of cliffs.
A cliff is a very handy piece of art hack you can do.
Yeah. Nice bit of scenery.
Just stick them on a cliff, and then you can have people falling off the cliff like this dude.
Yeah.
Or is he jumping in? Or is he falling off?
I think he's going for it. He's going for the jugular.
It does look like when cats like slip off of a thing that they've not landed on correctly. And they kind of just go long.
I'm gonna look stupid.
Yeah, he sort of overshot the jump. Yeah, I think, I was very influenced by The Lion King and the whole stampede in the gorge. So
You
I think
loved that.
I freaking loved that part right up until the end when it gets sad. But the freaking the action and the way that it's just, it just takes a few predators to really make some of them grass eaters go berserk.
I do want to say too that these dinosaurs are basically on par with the dinosaurs I draw now. So good job to child Nathan.
Yeah, they're sort of doing Kermit face a little bit,
yeah.
especially the the one on the bottom. But yeah, I mean, this was super fun because it was like I could absolutely see the scene that I wanted to draw like in my head, and getting to actually use the skills I have now to do a better job, I think.
That's great.
Was pretty fun. And it's first speed draw of the year. I was like, I just want to draw dinosaurs.
Fair.
Just go easy on myself.
And I will love to see it. Let's jump right in.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
So, of course, these days my dinosaurs are very heavily influenced by Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal.
Oh, yeah.
That was, as a child, my dinosaurs were very Land Before Time coded. But Primal is like, they really got me with that one. Just a show about dinosaurs.
Nice shapy dinosaurs.
Yeah. So I started off just doing some studies of that because I really like the way the dinosaurs look in that show. I like how shapy they are. And So, of course, immediately an issue with the original drawing was the scale of everything. The raptors were too big compared to the long neck dinosaur. So I made them a little smaller and put a few more in, and really wanted to sort of get that sense of like they've been hunting this guy and they finally got him cornered.
Yeah, this one reads like that's actually happening instead of 3 dinosaurs watching a raptor fall off a cliff.
But I wanted to get that jump, that action jump happening. And so yeah, here they are.
I am like worried about this long neck.
Yeah,
as opposed to the other one where I was just kind of like, where's he going?
He's so funny.
What's he doing?
He is no longer funny.
No,
Yeah, no.
it's not a comical dinosaur.
He's in danger.
I am now sad.
Oh yeah, just getting these poses in.
Such good poses.
Yeah, really.
Some just clicks when I draw dinosaurs. I really
it's
enjoy
what you were
it.
made for. Like
It was
Billie
just-
Eilish in that song.
That's
Wow.
Nathan's answer.
Just
to
like
that.
that.
Yeah.
It would be funny if she had like a reprise to the song and it was all about dinosaurs.
Yeah. Turns out I was made for drawing
I was
dinosaurs.
made for drawing dinosaurs.
Yeah, this is so cool. The composition is like so much better. You got like the nice foreground dinosaurs, the background dinosaurs.
I
Yeah,
mean,
the one doing a big jump.
yeah, you got to have the big jump, and this time the arc of the jump is he's gonna hit the mark this time.
Yeah.
he's learned a lot.
I got it, y'all.
Like the composition and drawing your eye to certain spots too is so good.
Thank you. Yeah, it was just because like I could immediately see what in my childhood imagination I wanted the scene to be, and I didn't have the skills to make it look the way it looked in my mind, but I think I got it with the redraw. So
Yeah.
this is a gift to my past self.
That's sweet.
I love thinking of it like that.
Yeah, that's really nice. And I feel like your past self would see this and be like, damn, dude. I got so
yeah.
good at drawing dinosaurs just like I hoped I would.
We actually did it?
We did it.
Oh my
Freaking
God.
did it.
I thought I was just going to do like a lot of taxes or something. But I actually did it.
I only do a little taxes.
Nathan attempted that route when he did marketing in college.
I was like,
I was
I gotta
like,
go
no.
back to trying
Yeah.
dinosaurs.
Hardly any dinosaurs in marketing.
Unless you're marketing for like a museum or something.
Yeah.
Or, for some old people, am I right?
Oh.
Damn.
That's what we call the clients.
Hey.
Hey.
Here on Drawfee, we hate old people.
You hear that, olds?
Age less, idiot.
Be younger.
Have you tried not aging?
Yeah,
Be my exact age.
Now.
My parents do often watch the ones where we do the childhood
Oh.
art.
Oh,
That's
no.
like one of their
Except for you.
They already don't like me, and I feel like every time they watch, I say something in jest that then they're not gonna like to hear from
Okay, but here's the thing. Nathan's parents, not old.
Oh,
So
yeah.
We
Yeah.
weren't
So
even
true.
insulting them.
So young.
Right.
They're so young, so vibrant.
Exactly. Age ain't nothing but a number. Adding in some colors here. I wanted it to be sort of in that green blue zone because everything's gonna be stormy and rainy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the storms.
I gotta add some lightning bolts. And
Spoilers
rain.
for mine. Very similar color palette we
Oh,
chose.
cool.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And
The
gotta get
patterning's so good.
Yeah.
patterning again. But shout out to Primal. Just a great show. Great dinosaur designs. Great non-verbal storytelling in there. I did as research to this rewatch a couple episodes.
Hell yeah.
Nathan was like, "Well, I have
I
to
just-
watch this show."
Emily, leave me alone.
Yeah.
I have to watch my dinosaur show.
I'm doing research.
Yeah, it's important. Shut up.
Ooh,
Getting some rain.
Ooh.
Good rain
effects.
hack.
I really struggle with the rain. I'm like,
Oh, I thought it was already good.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna adjust it a bunch of times. But
Nice.
Okay. Part of the process.
Yeah, just spoilers. This is not the final state of the rain. And then we get some
How
lightning.
poetic.
Nathan, I want to know, have you ever seen the rain?
Is that a song?
Okay,
Song
well,
lyric.
guess I'll just fucking die.
Damn.
Okay,
Guess he
wait.
hasn't.
Wait, here's another reference. Wait, I have to hold on to it until Nathan futzes with the rain again, or else it won't be good timing.
That lightning's great,
So-
by the way.
Yeah, the
Thank
lightning
you.
is sick. I love the painterly look you did for the
Yeah,
clouds.
I just picked a Kyle Webster brush, and I was happy with the one I picked. It's one of the watercolors,
Ooh, nice.
and some little droplet effects on everything.
Oh yeah.
Making it look a little wet. And then I'm gonna go in and futz with the shadows a little bit. I mean, I love having a big lightning bolt in the background, because then it's just like everything can just be sort of backlit like that.
Yeah, it's
Hell
guaranteed cool lighting.
Okay, so
Oh wait, are we
yeah.
futzing with the rain?
Futzing with the rain.
Okay, here we go. Here comes the rain again.
There you go. Oh, so you're gonna clap for that one, but
It was a lot of build up
mine
to
is
mine.
not worth anyone's time.
Build up to a joke always makes it worth it.
Well,
Yeah.
I have seen the rain.
But you've never heard that song? Unbelievable.
And this is it.
This is cool.
Yeah,
my-
this actually rips.
This is my dinosaur lie.
Wow.
I love this one. This is such a cool piece. I feel like people are gonna want, like, if you give this to a child as a poster,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
gonna be like their favorite person they've ever met.
Give this
So-
to every child.
Yeah. If you want a high res version of this, support us on Patreon, and you can get
Give
it.
it to every
Yeah,
child.
yeah.
And then if we get enough patrons, we will become president of the United States, and our platform will be give this image to every child.
A dinosaur for every child.
A dino poster for every child.
No other platforms. Yeah, this is awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Your
It's
childhood
so
self
good.
would be proud.
So dramatic and again, compositionally great.
Thank you. Yeah, I was really happy with how this one turned out.
Hey Jacob, who's next?
That's me.
Whoa.
I'm
What?
the one who's next. I didn't want to make a big deal out of it, but
Okay, then don't.
it's true.
Oh yeah.
So here's my character. Much like now, when I was younger, I like to draw characters and invent characters. I'm pretty sure this character was Jet Set Radio inspired.
For sure.
I was big into Jet Set Radio. Obviously, his name is Heavy J.
Does he
And-
have IBS?
And when I saw this, I thought his necklace said IBS when I revisited it. So I actually lean into the IBS.
What does
angle.
it say?
It says LBS, like pounds.
Oh!
But I made the L lowercase
heavy.
for some reason and the BS uppercase. So it looks like IBS. I also looked up, I Googled LBRF because I don't know what I could have been saying with that.
Uh-huh.
The only thing I found was louse-borne recurring fever,
I don't think
which I
that's-
think is you get
Do,
bit.
do you also lean into that?
You get bit by like a louse, and then you have like a fever that recurs.
Yeah.
Does he have IBS and
He's riddled with disease.
fever?
This poor man.
So I do. What you'll see when I start that I do put the LBRF at the beginning, but I eventually take it away. I thought it was muddling the message.
Okay.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
It really takes away from the IBS.
Yeah. Steals the spotlight a bit too much.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I'll tell you more as we go here.
Okay.
More about IBS.
More about IBS. Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so basically, I just wanted to do a cool modern redesign of this character, and also give him like, some
IBS.
give him IBS and
He
give him
already
like
has that,
some
so.
lore. I want him to have like a personality and some lore.
Yeah.
So I start off sketching. I don't end up keeping that one. I do a couple that I don't like here,
Fair enough.
right out the gate. We hadn't done a speed draw in a while, and so
Yeah.
it kind of felt like I had to rediscover how to do it.
It has genuinely been months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got really busy and just didn't have time. So this is the first one I keep. I really liked how he was looking here.
Yeah.
There's
There it is.
those will be
There's his
gone.
louse-born recurring fever.
Yeah. So I'll start cluing you into the lore of him
Okay,
that
please.
that I came up with here.
Yes. Yes.
I kind of felt like he was sort of a IBS themed like superhero.
Love that.
Gotta go fast.
But more in the sense of like he's not really a hero. He's like a guy that like comes to like talk at schools and like tell people about IBS and like how you can still be like a cool guy.
Awareness.
And, like,
Awareness.
He's like an IBS awareness hero.
God, I needed that as a kid.
I mean,
Where was
imagine
he?
how included you would have felt, you know? And so I do like a couple poses. I go like character sheet mode like I like to do when I'm doing a character. And here's him with his boombox. I imagine he's got like some raps that he does about IBS.
Yeah. Like you do.
Because the kids like raps.
Yeah.
And so it's a good way to like approach the youth. and have them
about
understand.
subjects.
Yeah, about subjects.
Yeah.
Here's him outside of his outfit.
Just trying to go to like the store.
Trying to use a public restroom.
Yeah.
Oh, he's cute.
This is probably also a good time to start telling this story before it becomes relevant.
Okay.
So when I drew him there in his normal clothes, I was like, my brain said, you've seen a shirt online that involves Shadow the Hedgehog and IBS. And he needs to be wearing that shirt. And so I was like, okay, let me go find it. So I Google Shadow the Hedgehog IBS. It's Onsta's shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had just forgotten where I
it's
had
a
seen
matching
it.
set.
And so it came up and I just busted out laughing because I was like, it was Onsta that made this shirt and I just
Shout out
forgot.
To Onsta.
And the
Friend
shirt,
of the show.
the shirt actually is, I told this story last night on stream and Onsta was watching the stream and she immediately put it back on sale.
That's awesome.
So you'll see the shirt and then you can also go and buy the shirt and its counterpart on Onsta's store.
Wow.
But yeah, we'll get to that point.
The shirt has a counterpart?
There's a Sonic one and a Shadow.
Yeah, it's a
got
matching
it.
set.
Got
Yeah.
it. That's great. So you can wear it with your friends.
Yeah.
And the Sonic one is about having IBS. The Shadow one is about loving someone with IBS.
Oh,
But
that's
I was
beautiful.
determined to use the Shadow one, so I did. Even though he has IBS, his shirt says "I love someone with IBS,"
Well,
which is
It's called
himself.
self-love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jacob, can that be our first like couples outfit?
The two Sonic shirts.
Yeah, I'll be the one that's wearing the shirt that says I have
because you
IBS.
have the IBS and I
Yeah.
love you,
Yeah.
and so it will work out perfectly.
Perfect.
Because Sonic's the one who's eating all the chili dogs.
And
Yes.
going
You're
fast.
the shadow to my Sonic.
That's beautiful. This is a touching episode. I think.
Yeah.
So funny.
I do want to say too that I do love this character.
Yeah.
Jacob.
Look, I'm gonna just, we like to manifest people doing things we want. Cosplay this character.
Yes.
He's easy to cosplay, and you'll see when I color him too just how easy he is because he's just wearing like a gray sweatshirt
I want to see him.
and jeans, and then he's got like a red scarf, and so
I
he's
want
really
to
easy.
see him in real life. Come on.
Heavy
Please.
J is his name.
Heavy J, yeah. And I imagine his name in real life is like Jason
Jason.
or something. Jason Biggs.
Jason Biggs.
He comes in and he's like, "Hey kids, they call me Heavy J, and it's heavy with information about IBS. Let's go."
Hits play on the cassette player.
Yo, my name is Heavy J, and I'm here to say I've got IBS in a major way.
It affects my life like every day.
But you know something? It's okay.
Here are some ways you can mitigate. So it's clear that like the headband and hair is like a wig headband combo.
Yeah.
that he
That's
puts
so
over his normal hair.
cute.
Yeah, then he's just
He like
got his-
clearly went to Party City and they had like a Guy Fieri.
yeah
On clearance.
Yeah. He was like, "This'll do. This makes me look cool."
And I guess he's got like shoulder pads in
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
well, like in his sweatshirt
Yeah.
to make him look strong.
You gotta.
I also love how of this time his like big spiky hair is. Like I can think of so many anime characters.
It's literally Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's hair from the Cell Saga.
There we
That's
go.
like basically essentially what it is, and that's probably there's the shirt.
Yes.
Credit on Steph.
Credit to Ansta. Major shout outs.
The most shout outs. It's literally just her art.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can buy it. I'm doing marketing for
Yeah,
Ansta
you were
right
like,
now.
I'm not drawing that. Go buy it.
Yeah.
I can't do it as good as
Please.
Ansta did.
Yeah,
so
it's already
what's the
been
point?
done.
It's been done perfectly already.
Yeah, looking through my art from this era, I basically put Super Saiyan hair on every
Of course.
character.
You
that I drew.
gotta.
Yeah,
Super Saiyans were your dinosaurs.
they were, yeah. I had lots of pictures of Goku and Trunks that I drew. And one of Yugi. I showed that one to
Yeah.
Karina because I had drawn a Yugi as well.
This is great.
This
Yeah.
is so good.
I love this guy.
We all love this guy. Heavy J. He
I
made
didn't-
me feel so good about my
Yeah.
poop when I was in high school.
Top 10
High school.
childhood assemblies, high school assemblies I've been to. Yeah, he usually skews younger, but they booked him for a high
Yeah,
school.
sometimes they book
and-
him for the high school.
And those are rough.
Yeah, they don't respond quite as well to
they really roast him.
his
but-
whole thing.
but, you know, he stays in
think it's-
character the whole
They
time.
think it's hilarious that he has IPS, those high schoolers.
You know, we're only 2 drawings in, and this really shows the range of Drawfee's content. We start with dinos, and we went to IBS.
Yeah.
So, you
What
know,
could be next?
We cover everything here, you know.
What
We
could
like
be
to-
next?
to bring out our feelers, but yeah, I'd love to see
Maybe
what's
Karina.
next. It's Karina style.
So I have decided to return to the old classic that I did in the last episode
perfect.
with a new Moonpaw comic.
A
Yes!
new comic.
New
Because,
installment of
uh,
Moonpaw.
There was another full comic that my parents sent me and scanned for me, and it really made me laugh.
Are you going to do a dramatic reading?
I would love to do a dramatic
Please?
reading.
Okay. Karina's standing up to do this.
Because I can't see that
Yes.
far. So this one is called The Dragon. And it starts off with Moonpaw standing there like a fucking emoji. And in no particular location, really. And he says, huh? And off screen, I guess something goes wrong. But it's not just something. It's, as Moonpaw notices and says, Ep! A dragon. And the dragon suggests a really good Bollywood film to Moonpaw and then goes, roar! And Moonpaw's having none of it, so he does a full splits and jumps while saying, yipes!
Yikes.
And then the dragon shoots like a spirally mouth beam. And I honestly don't know what's going on in that 6th panel. I don't fucking know. And then but I guess it hits Moonpaw because Moonpaw's all beat up again. And much like last time, is now mad. And goes, that's it. And then shoots off his special attack, which is Crescent Moon Beam Smash!
Smash!
It's a beam and a smash, and shoots
Wow.
it right at the
Oh
dragon.
my God.
And it
Whoa.
just makes a hole in the
my
dragon,
God.
who keeps talking about RRR. And then, as Moonpaw is prone to do, he assumes the yippee pose and goes, yes! And it ends with the message, no icky dragon can stand in the way of Moonpaw.
Wow. All that dragon wanted to do was talk about Bollywood films with someone.
And it was really cracking me up because it really just hits all the same story beats of the first one, but
Yeah.
worse.
You did not have a good follow-up to Ghost Tret.
Yeah. Baby Karina had one story in her heart, and it was Moonpaw's just standing there like an unactivated NPC until approached.
That's beautiful.
And then it
So
murders
good.
a guy.
Yeah. I mean, don't shoot beams at Moonpaw.
Yeah.
That's your mistake right there.
He'll fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just as per usual, I try my best, but this is a comic, so I do jump around a lot. Sorry.
Flashing warning, maybe.
Yeah, a little
Maybe.
flashing warning.
You can just assume at this point, but as
Yeah.
a gentle
Yeah.
reminder.
Yeah.
Just a little strobe warning.
All right, let's get going. 3, 2, 1, go.
So I started off paneling, but then I immediately was like, what is this dragon? So I did a very quick, like, design a dragon. Because it kind of looks like it's supposed to be maybe a cat or a dog, but it was giving me more griffin vibes. So I just wanted to kind of get that, at least the head shape down before I finished, like...
Griffin McElroy?
Yeah,
I was thinking the same thing. He's got Griffin McElroy
I think he should have
vibes.
just been Griffin McElroy, but I didn't have the energy to do that. I also finished this when Nathan arrived today. And yeah, so I just thumbnailed the whole thing in, as you do. And then kind of finished up this design, so I knew what the heck I was drawing.
Cute.
Yeah, very Digimon-y.
Yeah, it's always Digimon-y. So I do, it's been a while since I've like paneled anything, so I just did the boxes the old school way. And sorry.
Boxes.
Sorry.
Sorry,
And then I just do a second sketch so that I know what the hell is going up.
Ep. Is this to be read in the Japanese style
No,
or the American style?
we're literally American.
Yeah, but I don't have a follow-up.
But yeah, so I just wanted to do another Moonpaw comic.
I
They're
love
always
them.
really fun to do because they're kind of stupid.
We did get a lot of Moonpaw fan art.
Yeah.
People love
So-
Moonpaw.
Yeah,
How
I have
could
a
you
plush
not?
Moonpaw right here.
The people will love the return.
Yeah, so here's Moonpaw proper. I still like revisit Moonpaw on my Tumblr and stuff. This panel that I was doing right now, I could not decide what I wanted for it, so I redo it like 5 times.
There's something so funny about seeing a comic that's so nothing being done with such like skill and like
Yeah.
like a professional comic artist applying the skills to this story.
Yeah. There was a lot of flipping and crying at this part because I could not decide how I wanted to ink this, and I was like really struggling for no fucking reason. So, oops. And then I just like took a break. I was gonna like stream with Jonah, and then his audio was borked, so I had no relief, and I just had to like go back to work.
Back to Moonpaw.
And this is where I just like blank out and start doing my old ways of just flipping randomly and forgetting I'm doing a speed draw. I'm so sorry.
I love that pose.
Yeah.
It's so like Toriyama coded.
Gotta keep the full split jump.
Yeah.
Cheerleader ass. Little creature. But yeah. Just doing like freaking I wanted I was having a lot of thoughts about the fact that Moonpaw just murders this dragon.
Yeah.
So I like the characterization that maybe Moonpaw is a bit of a wild card. So I was trying to lean more into that on this one.
Moonpaw has no regard for life.
Yeah, not really.
Moonpaw's too young. Moonpaw doesn't understand.
Yeah, Moonpaw is just an absolute scamp.
Yeah, doesn't understand life and death yet.
Yeah.
I like the idea that like Moonpaw is such a powerful entity and very unpredictable. And the reason why all these monsters keep going after Moonpaw is like a powerful organization has put a bounty out.
Maybe so.
It's like they can't allow Moonpaw to keep existing.
Moonpaw is the Gojo of whatever universe this is.
But with like no awareness whatsoever.
Yeah.
So the Gojo.
The dragon.
This is the title. Yeah. At this point, I was like really fucking hating everything that I was doing. Like I said, I was doing this. It gets like the drawing gets faster and worse the longer I work on it because like I was doing it so last minute that I was rushing. So that's why it's like starting to strobe more and more.
It looks so good.
And I was like, I
Yeah.
need to like get more of this down or else I'm just going to like get discouraged and like give up.
You did so many drawings.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a lot of drawings.
I forgot where the uvula goes, so I just didn't draw it.
Yeah.
Fair.
Doesn't need to be there.
I thought
Maybe
it
griffins
did.
don't have them.
Yeah, and then
sure.
and then excuse me, that's a dragon.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dragons. Maybe
Um,
dragons don't have them.
Yeah. I wanted to
Oh my god, it got worse. Moonpaw, pull back a little bit.
Well, Moonpaw shoot.
Then perish.
Well, Moonpaw shot like 3 beams.
Yeah.
It was one beam that became like 3 beams. I don't fucking know.
It's a beam and a smash.
It's a beam and a smash. Like, it's bad.
It's gonna obliterate.
That's so funny.
It's so powerful.
Yeah.
I just enjoy doing this. It's
I enjoy...
very. This is peak head empty.
RRR.
That'll teach him to recommend a movie.
You idiot. I will never stop hand lettering because I hate myself. And you
love
should
hand
hate
lettering.
me too.
It looks so good. You're so good at it.
It's worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the charm. You can't get that charm
Yeah.
any other way.
Man.
And then I'm just like, fuck. 1 hour till recording. Fuck.
Ah!
How do I do this faster? How do I move more? I probably
Activate.
should have slowed this down. I'm so sorry as
Turbo mode.
usual.
No, it's good.
This is the real workflow being
This is
presented
process.
to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People need to see the process. They need to feel the panic.
Yeah. Do you feel how panicked I was, chat?
I mean, I'm sure it's comforting to some people that like to know that we also struggle with both time,
Yeah.
pushing through a piece and like not feeling great about it, but still like having to get a thing done and like pushing through it.
The shading.
It's very relatable, all the things you've been saying.
Yeah.
Like we all go through it.
Yeah.
I do think this looks great.
It does work out that Jonah and I couldn't stream last night. We really wanted to, but we were both like actually procrastinating on like work. So I was like, fuck, damn it. Now I have to work.
These beams.
No Icky Dragon can stand
Yeah.
in the way of Moonpaw.
That last bit it paused at before going back to the title was when Nathan showed up and I had to open his door.
I made a
Amazing.
cameo.
This is so good. I love Moonpaw so
Yeah,
much.
it's perfect.
Huh.
I like to read it as, huh.
The dragon.
So yeah, don't recommend movies to Moonpaw or else he'll kill you.
Yeah, brutally.
Yeah.
I only read.
Which I don't even know how to do. I just look at the pictures.
I read picture books.
Yippee.
Actual great job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
I hope we
So much
never
work.
stop revisiting Moonpaw. I know there's only so many comics that exist, but
I'll always find new Moonpaw content
there's
to
always
milk.
a way.
Yeah. Maybe if I run out of comics, I'll have to like do a comic of the fanfic, Yu-Gi-Oh! Crossover fanfic
Oh, yeah.
of Moonpaw that I found. Or, well, what Moonpaw turned into.
Yeah.
Hell
Yes.
Yeah.
I would love that.
So
Incredible.
we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, though.
Well, amazing job, Karina.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Let's move to our final contestant.
Me.
This is a
contestant.
contest.
This is a contest.
Oh,
Julia.
it's me.
Wow.
So much like how Nathan loved to draw dinosaurs, and much like how Jacob liked to draw Gohan's hair, the thing that I loved to draw was stuff from reference and
Oh my
Gundam.
Oh.
Julia likes to draw Gundams. That's how you know she's
The
messed up.
graph paper
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
such a vibe.
I also just noticed I never drew that other hand on the other side of this
Fuck that
Gundam.
other
Yeah,
hand.
no, I get that.
Lost it in battle.
Yeah, lost it in battle. I know why I didn't draw that hand because it is holding a big Gatling gun because it's Heavy Arms Gundam, specifically the Heavy Arms Gundam Custom
Of course.
from the Endless Waltz movie,
A classic.
Yeah.
a classic. So I had a particular challenge where I really liked to draw things from a reference, and that was most of the art I kept around was drawing that I drew from reference as practice.
Hell
So
yeah.
I would like print out a picture of a Gundam and have it next to my notebook, and then I would draw like next to it and try to do my best to replicate it. And that's most of my art was doing that. It was drawing like models from magazines and stuff and like trying to draw them as best I could, from reference. I didn't have like a lot of original art. Because also I have a bad mental hang up where I see old art and I throw it out immediately because it's not perfect. So I don't have a lot of original art sitting around. So I had to do this. So I did like a take on what I was going for here, which we can see if you want to get that going.
I'm so ready to see it.
Woo.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
So originally my plan was to draw the exact same thing from reference, just like with color and maybe like zhuzh it up a little bit. And then the image was so small that I decided to abandon ship. And instead what I decided to do was to draw from reference a still from the movie Endless Waltz. And like do my best to do it like I did when I was a kid, but this time digitally, which meant like a lot more erasing, which I didn't do a lot of as a child.
Ooh.
So I did draw from reference from a still of Endless Waltz, like I said, but then I do zhuzh it up to try and like, you know, insert things that I've learned since I was a wee child.
Which is a lot of things.
Which is a lot of things.
Congrats on learning things.
Thank you.
Couldn't be me.
I also sketch, which I never did as a kid. I just went straight in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Much
how
like
everyone
my
did it.
yeah. Well, I still haven't changed in that way, really.
Ooh, I like this half Joker face.
Well, the Endless Waltz Heavy Arms Gundam has his clown mask. He does wear the clown mask for the movie because it's Troa Barton. And Troa Barton is literally a clown. He's an acrobat trapezist.
Oh, like literally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he's literally part of the circus in Gundam Wing. Troa Barton was my favorite, as you can probably tell by the fact that Eugene is basically just ghost Troa.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Wow.
But yes, so this is my refined drawing of it. Yeah, I was having fun drawing Gundams again, kind of, in the way where it's
So
hard
many
to draw
lines.
Gundams.
This does seem like something that you would enjoy. Just based on the fact that you enjoy doing like rooms in perspective.
Yeah.
A character you would like to draw is a Gundam.
It's basically a room.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
walking room.
The most
Wow.
complicated room.
Yeah, it really is. I've always had a love of things that are like mechanical, like
Yeah.
robots and things. So it was fun to revisit, you know, drawing a
So
big robot.
cool.
I think the original still did have the mask. I was trying to remember if I had added that in or not.
I just like the mask so much.
It's really fun.
It's so silly.
He loses it in a fight. And by the way that Heavy Arms fights is that he has I put a lot of things together just now. First of all, in both of his hands, he has 2 Gatling guns per hand. It's 2 Gatling guns connected to each other, like they're stacked, and he has 2, so he's 4 Gatling guns. And then he has missiles, chest missiles,
That's a
shoulder
lot.
missiles, back missiles. It's very fun. But since he is part of the circus, the way that he joins the fight is that he literally does aerial flips into the fight with his 4 Gatling guns. This thing is like probably so heavy.
Heavy arms.
Heavy arms.
What?
Arms are heavy.
Yeah, he's weak.
Bee's knees, mom's spaghetti.
And he's flipping and spinning into the battle. And then he lands, and then they've just proven that he's a highly mobile Gundam. Yeah, a highly mobile suit. The way that he fights is that he literally just stands there and shoots. He doesn't
Yeah.
like crouch. He just stands up straight, and he just kind of fans with
Just
the guns.
shoots all of his guns.
Well, he did the
bullet
flips.
hell.
He opened with the flips, so you know he can do them, but it's like...
Yeah,
I've got
he's
these
actually
big guns.
yeah, that was actually like a misleading thing.
It's way
Yeah.
easier to aim the big guns if you're not doing flips also, I bet.
He does have like a knife too on his arm.
Damn,
He uses
really
it.
is a clown.
He just like, I don't even remember if he uses the knife in Endless Waltz, but he does use it in the show. Okay, this is me zhuzhing it up a little bit. I'm starting
This
to
is such a good redraw.
Yeah, we're
Thank
getting
you.
zhuzhy.
because it's
It
it's
looks official.
Yeah.
it's like the typical cell animation where it's you get like the one highlight, the base, the highlight, and the one shadow, and then like black. So I tried to add some like gradation. I wanted to add some like aging too.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
he's been on this battlefield, and all the smoke and dust.
Got
And,
some bounce lighting in there.
Flipped through so much smoke and dust.
yeah. And then like he's been hit with a few like shrapnel or bullets or something, and it's actually like pierced the armor or like the suit, which you'll see in a minute. I start adding that in. And then there's like the heat of the guns has like marred because those little side things on his cheeks are guns, because of course, why not?
Yeah.
So that has left like
Duh.
a trail.
Yeah,
I
you're
was-
doing that Julia thing where you really think about how everything would work.
Yeah, I tried to add like rust too, of like where the water would sit. It was fun because Jacob a while ago got me a Heavy Arms Gunpla kit, and I got to like paint it, and I went like all out painting and scratching it up and stuff like that, and it was kind of fun because I revisited that here. Now I'm gonna try some things to just
Yes.
Oh, design element.
Go
In the
on.
show-
Try some things.
in the show, Troa gets part of his clown duties is getting knives thrown at him.
Of course.
So I was thinking about adding the throwing knives, but in like some sort of like spectral form, So here I'm like sketching it out, and then I'm like maybe like this highlighty pink is kind of fun because it contrasts with like
Ooh,
the
yeah.
blues.
Yes.
So I'm drawing them out, trying to figure out exactly what I want to do with them because I didn't really have an idea. And then there's like I kind of liked the border, so I was playing around with this and I didn't really love it. So I'm like, oh, I'll let my brain like figure that out in the background while I add some sort of like fire.
Yes.
Like he's in a battlefield.
Ooh.
There's some embers.
Glowy. Ooh.
He's in jail.
Officers.
And then I like can't make the knives
Ooh.
really work the way that I want them to. They were like not working out for me, so I wound up
Yeah.
like going with the border and then making them
So cool.
a screen layer. I wound up making two because they weren't showing up on the black lines, so I had to duplicate the border and add them. But yeah, this is
That
the end of my
rolls.
piece.
This is so awesome. It really does feel like you took that like childhood art and then added like all your skills from then to now.
I went from studying to adding.
Yeah, to being
fun.
an artiste
An artiste.
instead of just a little copycat.
Yeah.
Which is
Graph
part of
paper.
learning.
It
It
is
is.
part of it's a necessary part of learning. we all did it and do it.
I was adding a little homage to the graph paper with those like lines.
That's what I was gonna say.
The border, yeah.
You got the
Oh.
little rectangle.
That's
yeah.
very cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Thank you. Yeah, this is it.
Wow.
This was awesome.
So cool.
These episodes are always so fun to do.
Yeah.
It's
I got-
just a heartwarming episode.
Big goofy smile on my face the whole time.
Yeah,
It's
my
fun to
face
revisit
hurts.
these things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow.
If your face hurts from smiling or because I flipped too much as usual during my segment, sorry, leave a comment down below complaining and like and subscribe. And also, we're on Patreon, and you should join and tell us who would win in a fight, Troya or Moonpaw. In Gundam.
It's a tough
in
one.
Gundam.
It's a tough one. And as I mentioned earlier, this episode idea was the winner of a Patreon poll.
Yeah, you can influence us
Um,
through Patreon.
yeah, we monthly have a vote for what episode people will be most excited to see. A lot of those are queued up to be recorded because a lot of them are speed draws, and we had to step away from speed draws for a bit, but we're going to be doing a bunch of those coming up,
I'm excited.
and some new ones as well. So thanks, and then also watch us on Twitch.
Yeah. And again, you can get high res versions of all the images that we draw at that Patreon tier as well.
To give to children.
To give to children.
Yeah, great gift for children.
All children.
Any of these.
They're going to love the
drawings.
IBS guy.
Yeah.
So give them that.
Yeah. And if you have IBS, buy our merch.
Yeah, it'll help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And buy Onsta's
Or buy
merch.
Buy Onsta's merch and then
Yeah.
pair it with our merch and then have IBS with both of our merch together.
Yeah.
That's
Mwah.
all. What else could we say? We're sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.